Welcome back to 2KTV, Phil Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up, that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm going to end it right now.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end it.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Iguodala. Hogan out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. Now here is Bogut. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Bogut.
That's Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
Paul kicks to Maggette. Outside Gordon. A shot. No good. Nice D from Bogut. Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Bogut. Rebounded by McAdoo. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
He said, we can't go down 3-1 in this series. Our odds of coming back from that deficit would be bad. We've got to do whatever it takes. Scrap, fight, find some way to even this up. We'll see if they can come through with that series-tying W tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thompson passes to Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Now here's Paul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
With such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor, it commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
Both free throws good from Paul.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Iguodala left side. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by McAdoo.
I saw a green light there, Kevin, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
He kicks to Brand. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
They get the rebound. Knocked loose. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's McAdoo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
throw good, McAdoo. Both free throws good for McAdoo.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
If you get Steph Curry in catch and shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Oh, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got 5 minutes.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Paul with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala outside, stolen by Brand. Al Paul. He has 5. Back to Maggette. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Down low, Iguodala laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Clippers trail by 6. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go and get back on track.
Chris Kaman is checked in for McAdoo. Griffin comes in for Elton Brand. Harper, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Freeze subbed in for Chris Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Livingston after the basket by Los Angeles. The pass to Green, the tray, and another 3 for Golden State.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
Here's Harper, passes to Griffin. Here's Free. Another shot, and it's finished off by Kaman as he lays it in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Livingston. Barbosa finds Livingston. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. Clippers trail by 5. Oh,
Ano po yun?
the alley-oop.
Yasing Tanputay.
Griffin down low. He's covered by Livingston. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Barnes. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Sa PS Sport po.
Here's Free. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kaman trying to break free. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
PS Sport po,
Harper gets Green,
Yasting.
and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Green.
Hindi eh. Ano to eh?
Shoots over Griffin.
Sa PS
Can't
Sport
hit from
tapos.
12.
Pero
Nobody getting a hand in
meron
his
itong
face
ano sa cellphone
in
NBA
that area.
2K21.
It's a miss. He's
Ay,
gonna be
NBA 2K20 wala pang NBA
And so the
2K21.
first quarter is in the books.
Sa cellphone meron.
Warriors lead by 5. And back in a
Kaya lang
moment
hindi
as
ka
we'll get
tulad ng
underway with
gantong
quarter number
graphics.
2. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Warriors. Leading by 5. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking who they've got. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Jerebko in at the 4 spot. Kaman trying to break free. Griffin's shot is good.
Yeah, and that kind of activity, Kevin, helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
Livingston with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Drains the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clippers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Harper. To the inside. Griffin. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. Here's Free. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Barnes against Spaghetti. Barnes right side. Barbosa against Harper. Second chance shot. And it's Green. Missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Maggette. The offensive rebound. Harper. Outside for Griffin. Here's Free. Goes back up. Connects the jumper drop. He's got his first points in this one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt.
Justin, install mo yung sa phone mo yung Omelette Arcade.
Opportunity to just
Tapos pwede ka na mag-live stream
recollect the
ng
thoughts
kung
of your
ano gusto mong
entire
laro.
team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Justin, install mo yung Omelette Arcade. Search mo sa Play Store mo. Tapos, doon ka lang pwede mag-live stream. Sa YouTube o kaya sa Facebook. Kung saan format mo gusto. Tsaka kung anong games mo gusto mo.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. McAdoo, he's checked in for Kaman. Brand comes in for Blake Griffin. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Corey Maggette. And it's Paul in for Ron Harper. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Jonas Jerebko. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Bogut does not mind going down there and banging around on the offensive glass against his opponent and snags as many boards as he possibly can.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Curry. The dish to Bogut.
Ano? Anong hindi na po napalearn?
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knocks it loose.
Pag sa phone gusto mo
Chris Paul covering.
at gusto mo i-live stream yung mga laro mo, download mo yung Omelette Arcade. Omelette,
Tough to match up with Bogut, especially his size
O-M-L-E-T.
and that soft touch.
Tapos Arcade
Has to Free.
sa Play Store. Makakita mo naman yan eh.
Here in the second quarter,
Omelette
just under
outing.
3.5 minutes played.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Bogut dishes to Curry. A floater. Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clippers trail by 6. Inside. And there's Elton Brand on the assist by Gordon.
And really, it's been a major
Justin, huwag mo kalimutan
aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball. Yeah, that's
Okay
what
lang,
I
kahit tayo.
And here is Paul. He's got 5. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. He gets it in there. Paul's got 7.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dance up the D in those sets.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi ako nagpapaano.
We've got 118 left to play here in the half. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 4. It's good. 6 points for him.
And Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles.
Pwede ba naman mag-live stream sa Omelette, tapos meron pa isang cellphone. Pwede ka mag-chat.
51 seconds left now.
Kasi gamitin mo lang yung pareho mong account.
Thompson against Free. Here's Paul. Brand trying to free himself up.
Sa phone na nilalaroan mo at nilalivestream mo,
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
nakalagin yung account mo sa YouTube, tapos kuha ka ng isang phone o kaya kahit computer o tablet, i-log in yung account mo doon, so makakontrol mo na.
A lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
17 seconds left in the second. Curry looking it over.
Ano naka-learn mo? Hindi ko maintindihan.
On the wing, Thompson fires the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His releases.
Baka naka-enable chat ka, no?
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2.
Hindi ko kasi alam eh, pagdating sa
back to the action.
Sa phone eh.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Warriors, they've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in the series. If there was ever a time to pull out all the stops,
na sinasabi ko,
now would be it.
para makapag-livestream ka sa phone mo sa YouTube.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots. Gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And now with the second half about
Basta
to get
mabilis ang
underway.
internet mo kasi
Let's send you back courtside.
omelet kasi yung ano yun.
With Kevin Harlan.
Signal, Wi-Fi signal, di ba?
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him.
Ano ba gusto mong i-live stream
Focused on
sa
quality
phone?
shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. McAdoo out there with Elton Brand. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Gordon. And it's Maggette in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And Curry has it in the corner. The rejection by Paul.
How about the lightning quick hands there? Chris Paul does a great job of just tracking that ball and then swatting it away.
Here's Thompson, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Paul.
For an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
With the teardrop, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Out to Maggette. Again, Los Angeles.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Paul. Gordon against Thompson. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Gordon, but they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Chris Keenan is checked in for McAdoo. Blake Griffin comes in for Elton Brand. And it's Harper in for Eric Gordon. And then for Golden State, Jonas Jerebko's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Green with the block. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Pass to Harper. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Paul. And they double up Paul. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Kamen inside, working on Green.
Just keep watching Draymond Green and keep being impressed by what he does defensively out there.
Bucket is good, and the Warriors lead by 3. And here is Los Angeles now. Ball outside. Here's Maggette. Offensive rebound. Kamen nails the baby hook.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Pass to Green. Over Harper. And it's Green. Missing. Maggette right side. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. Kamen against Barbosa. And stolen by Kamen. Corey Maggette on the wing. Kamen trying to break through. For the lead. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Freeze checked in for Paul. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Free throw drops for Kamen.
And you know, Kamen's got some national team experience, but it's not with the USA. His great-grandparents were German, so he played for the German Olympic team back in 08.
Now, here's Livingston. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Barnes can't get it to go. Harper the pass to Griffin. Eyes again. He lays it in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They get a hand on it, and the turnover again by Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. .132 left in the third quarter. Harper the pass to Free. High arcing shot. Count that one. He's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Harper with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Maggette outside. Kamen passes to Free. Over Barbosa. Again, the Clippers.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Outside Curry. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Kamen.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for. Gordon's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Warriors, Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Jonas Jerebko. Maggette hits them both. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry can't get it to go. Free. Fires for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Iguodala getting his hands up and extending the arms to challenge the shooter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Iguodala out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Barbosa, and it's Bogut, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now here's Kaman. Pass to Free. 5 to shoot. The pass to McAdoo. Lays it up off the glass. McAdoo's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Barnes pretty much at ease from that spot on the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 8. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Passes it to King. Now here is Brand, guarded by Curry. And then Brand with the top.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Curry can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Warriors trail by 12. And stolen by King. Unhindered, going all the way. And here's Gordon from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, that three-pointer right there hurts. The former Indiana Hoosier really can bury those threes in bunches.
Here's Curry. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And he's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Maggette comes in for Free. And Chris Paul subbed in for Chris Kaman. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. McAdoo dishes to Brand. And then Brand with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Paul. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That shot off. Warriors trail by 12. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Maggette dishes to Paul. the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And stolen by McAdoo. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Draymond Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Curry against Paul. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now here's Gordon. Kicks it to Brand. Outside Gordon. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Out left to the wing. Cole for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game. Now looking to finish it.
Great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Paul. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Now Paul. He kicks it to McGetty. McAdoo inside, guarded by Kirk. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 16-point game. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Harper. There is Zhao. Passes to Jerebko. Outside Jordan. Pass to Manning. Here's Nixon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Manning.
And remember the buzz. It was huge around Manning when he was taken with that #1 pick in the draft. And you know what? It should have been. This guy was a stud for all 4 years in college.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Livingston with it. Now the pass to Caspi. On deep. That shot misses. Passes it to Manning. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. And it's Chicago to start out. So the New York starting five. Anthony out there with DeBusschere. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Ewing, and it's Guerin in at the shooting guard position.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And it's Frazier with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to DeBusschere. Now here's Ewing. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And another shot. And the layup is good.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Outside, Rodman. Pippen against Anthony. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's Rose missing. New York with the ball. DeBusschere passes to Frazier. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's DeBusschere. Gilmore grabs the miss. Outside Jordan. Pass to Rose. And the layup falls.
But Kevin, that is vintage Derrick Rose, right? Get separation off the dribble and finish the move. Nice.
Frazier kicks to Ewing. There's the pass to Guerin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first. That one is no good. Now Pippen. Here's the teardrop. Good work there as it goes.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Now here's Anthony. Shoots over Pippen, and Anthony gets it to go.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Jordan. A second chance effort. Rodman's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So it's Chicago now. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Rose missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. He sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Frazier scanning the floor. Outside Anthony. Here's Guerin. Frazier outside. From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Rose. Here's Pippen. Makes it off the glass.
Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Different look for New York. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Count the basket. And here's Armstrong. Passes it to Butler. Over Porzingis. Here's Noah. They get it again. This is the Love. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls.
And Love's got the ball here for Chicago. Shots good from Butler.
But Jimmy Butler is a gifted offensive player. On that particular instance, a nice interior score.
Pass to Houston. Back to Monroe. Reed down low. He's guarded by Love. Reed misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Shoots it. Sloan shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
King outside. Porzingis passes to Monroe. Over Armstrong. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's King. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. King, the pass to Reed. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. And so here in Chicago, it's a 3-point game. Noah, the pass to Armstrong. The feed to Love. Over Porzingis. That one a little long. 1/4 in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Now, here's Richardson. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Starks. Porzingis is out there with Reed. Then there's Richardson, and it's Barnett, and at the 3, the small forward. Chicago leading. Dang with it.
Dang made it.
Unloads from 13. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Grant's got his first bucket in this one.
Hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Butler against Starks. To the paint. Reed. And Grant sends it back.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Richardson against Armstrong. Dang for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the pass to Barnett. It doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No good from Grant.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Barnett. No points in the game yet for him. Porzingis at the elbow. Here's Richardson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Porzingis has tremendous mobility, so engaged on the offensive end. He has no problem finding open teammates.
Now here's Dang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He's off on the first. A different look for New York. Ewing's checked in for Reed, and Anthony subbed in for Porzingis. And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. New York trailing. Al Richardson. No good. That would have tied it. Michael Jordan on the wing. Covered by Starks. Kept alive. Grant. Passes it to Jordan. Pass to Gilmore. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Gilmore's got 6.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Richardson. Here's Starks. And that's collected by Grant. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. Down low, the kick out to Rose. Jordan against Starks. That's a 2 from Dang. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. Starks the pass to Richardson. Outside Anthony. Ewing inside. New York moving the ball around. Lets it fly from 18. The shot comes out, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Jordan inside, covered by Starks. Gilmore passes to Grant. Now the dish to Jordan. And no good that time. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Dang against Barnett. Here's Starks. Hits it from three-point range. Starks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
We're trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Bulls with possession. Outside Rose. .131 left in the first half of the game. And the basket is good. No. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Rose, no good on that.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he knocks down the first one. Lyles check in for Derrick Rose. Both free throws good from Ewing.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shoots from the baseline, and it's Pippen missing. Knicks trail by 3. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good, Guerin.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Pippen over Frazier. And the Bulls with another miss.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Well, you want to make sure you maximize that first shot in this 2 for 1 situation, though. Don't take a bad one just to accomplish it.
Ladies check in for Patrick Ewing. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 1. Pass to Guerin. To the inside. Frazier outside. And the pass to Reed. Puts it up from 15. And there's another one for the Knicks.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's Sloan. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game. It does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion defensively.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Bulls leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. And guys, for the Bulls, although they haven't been dominant in this series so far, tonight is clearly not going to be easy. If they hope to finish the series off here in Game 5, they've got some work to do in the second half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. New York trailing. We've got Rose. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Frazier. He dishes it to Ewing. 4 on the clock. Here's Anthony. Some solid defense from Pippen.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Frazier after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ewing, the pass to Guerin. Anthony dishes to Ewing. The shot that time, not on target. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 4. It's stolen by Rose. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Pippen. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. Pass it to Anthony. And it's blocked. Outside Jordan, and the jam by Dennis Rodman.
McGee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. Butler, he's checked in for Jordan. And P.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Knicks also changing it up. Porzingis is checked in for Ewing. Barnett comes in for DeBusschere. And it's Richardson in for Frazier. And Chicago has possession. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Armstrong missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one's good. Guerin. This is now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kukoc pass to Gilmore. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Guerin. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level, hard not to foul that guy.
For Chicago, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the first one at the line is good.
So you simply must respect the intelligence and all-around skill of Jimmy Butler. This guy has become elite on both ends of the floor, and he's done it by putting in the work.
And so Butler nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Monroe outside. To the middle. Here's Houston. A rebound by Noah.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Shots good by Butler.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Here's Houston. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Inside, Anthony. Good D from Love.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and he picks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Butler. Count it good. Butler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Here's Anthony. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sloan. He gets that one. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Reed. Anthony right side. Over Love. Will it go? And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
They'll get another chance. Not a piece of it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good for 2. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Kev, the speed of Carmelo Anthony can catch you off guard. You know, you don't expect it from a player his size.
And Sloan kicks to Kukoc. Down low. Love finds Butler. Outside, Kukoc. Just 5 to shoot. And that one, good. Kukoc has got his first basket. Here's King. And the net. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. On the court for the Knicks. Starts out there with Frazier. Then it's King. Then it's Reed. And it's Ewing in at the 5.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
King outside. Pass to Ewing. Poke loose to the paint. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Jordan, the pass to Rose. Now here's Jordan. Outside Rose. Shoots over Frazier. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Back to King. Pass to Starks. All alone. Good. Here's Rose. It's Jordan on the wing. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. New York calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Change here. Here's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
The first one falls.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
And Frazier drops them both. The Bulls leading by 10. Rose dishes to Pippen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 11. Frazier the pass to Reed. And here's Ewing. Over Gilmore. Ewing's shot is good.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Rose kicks to Jordan. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Frazier with the ball for the New York Knicks. Now the pass to Guerin. New York moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Here's Rose, and he banks into late. Rose has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Well, Rose loves to get out into open space and transition that extra space to work. Lay it in.
Shot by Frazier, no good.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Here's Pippen. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Frazier against Rose. Frazier the pass to Ewing. And again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Jordan. To the middle. Here's Gilmore, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
It's tipped. And here's Rose to the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And that one misses. Here's Guerin. Dishes it to Anthony. Rose against Frazier. Pass to Guerin. This one for 3. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Feeds it to Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 22. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Now, here is DeBusschere. Pass to Houston over Dang. And that one hits back iron. Chicago leading by 22. Rose kicks to Armstrong. Porzingis with the block.
This guy's showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Reed is checked in for New York. They've been looking at a source in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now here's Monroe. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Back to Monroe. With some arc. No good that time.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Rose. Up again. In love with his second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monroe outside. Sweet little floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Armstrong with it. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.